thousands of people across the U.S. border searching for safety, opportunity, and a better life. But standing at the center of that journey is ICE, Immigration, Customs Enforcement. Created to protect the nation after 9/11, ICE has become one of the most debated agencies in America. In this documentary, we'll explore what ICE does, why it was created, and the controversy that surrounds it. What do you think is the main reason people immigrate from their native land here to the U.S.?
Well, one of the reasons is because they want better lives. Also because people search for better opportunities in this land. For example, education is one of the important things here. And mostly for them because they want to build their career as they grow up and they just want to learn more, something that probably they didn't have in their land.
Many people believe in the American dream and that they can have more opportunities here in the U.S. than their homeland. Do you believe this idea has changed recently due to the recent fear ICE has instilled on us?
I think yes, because most people are have fear of eyes and they just want again good opportunities. And the slogan that they say make the American dream feels like it's not actually true based on the actions ICE is taking. For example, taking a father away from their family, the kids crying, people suffering, and most of all those hardworking parents and all the hardworking kids that come to this country to support the families back in their original country they're based in. Wait, cut that shit up.
Yeah. Many people believe in the American dream and that they can have more opportunities here in the U.S. than their homeland. Do you believe this idea has changed recently due to the recent fear ICE has instilled on us?
Yes, I really think that this idea has changed mostly because ICE has been taking a lot of families away and it feels like the dream they wish for isn't coming true.
Here we have two students from San Leandro High School, Harvey and Tony. From your guys' perspective, what's your opinion on the recent ICE raids and the way ICE has been handling things, especially here in Alameda?
Well, I feel like they handle it unprofessionally because it's just like they're not even giving them a chance to say goodbye to their family or nothing. They just come up and just take them. I feel like that's like you can at least give the family at least a chance to say goodbye or at least anything, not just instead of just taking them off the street just like that.
Um, I have to agree with what he said. It's very unprofessional from what I've seen on social media. Just them abusing and harassing these family members and just very aggressive. I just think that it's very unfair. Like what he said, it's not. There's no chance of saying goodbye. They're just going straight to, where other illegal immigrants are. It's just very sad, and I mean, to me, it's confusing. Like everybody deserves a chance. This land is called the land of the freedom, right? So I feel like, yeah, it's just,
Yeah, for sure. Especially with how easy it is for everyone to access social media, we can see how they handle things, and especially because they're not even like police or anything. They're like a private organization. They don't have any like video cameras to record themselves, like what they do, and they know they do that so people can like tell them. But unfortunately, they haven't been able to like proceed with lawsuits, especially when they do detain people who are citizens. Um, do you believe they're unfairly targeting a certain group of people?
yes,
Yes, in that type
strongly.
of way.
I strongly agree. I would say it's mostly Mexican people. Any people that looks Latino, Latina, all that. It's very strong towards the appearance and ethnicity towards guys.
Yeah.
Especially because now that Trump is president again, it seemed like, especially ICE, I feel like has been targeting more of the Latinos, yeah, in that area because like I feel like it became stronger because it's just like now all of a sudden all of this ICE and immigration stuff is all popping back up because Trump is president and like he has said, he has made it very known that he does not want any Mexicans or Latinos in the United States of America.
Yeah.
So what's your name?
My name is Blake Green. I teach U.S. history here at San Leandro High School.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Sure.
So, what's your opinion on the current way ICE is handling things? Do you think it's fair?
I'm deeply concerned with the way ICE is operating in the United States right now. I don't think it's fair. There's no due process right now, the way people are being grabbed up off the streets. It looks more like a police state.
Right.
And I know the Supreme Court recently issued a ruling that allows ICE to basically use racial profiling, and so they don't even need to have what I would consider a reasonable suspicion that somebody's broken the law. They can just base it on their race, ethnicity, and of course they're doing this while they're wearing masks, which tells me that they're ashamed of what they're doing as well.
How do you feel about the recent ICE deployment on the Bay Area?
I don't think any additional federal forces should ever be sent into a state unless the governor of that state asked for that support. And our governor has not asked for it. As a matter of fact, he's asked them to go back.
How do you feel about this? Emotions or thoughts?
As a history teacher, it makes me kind of sad because, as any of my U.S. history students hopefully would remember, we've had a lot of bad moments when it comes to America's history in relation to immigration. The Chinese Exclusion Act, for example, and then the way we treated immigrants in the 1920s with immigration restriction around quotas. And a lot of that was done, again, for basically racist reasons. And it seems like we have not yet learned our lesson from history, so that makes me pretty sad.
Okay. Thank you,
You're
Mr.
very
Green.
welcome.
Hi, we're here with.
My name is Rafael Gonzalez. I'm a senior in San Leandro High School.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions. How does it feel to be the first immigrant child of immigrant parents?
I'm proud of it, honestly. I'm proud of my parents for leaving their country and their family behind, coming to this new country to try and give us a better life. And for my part, I try my best in school so I can make them proud, exceed their expectations that they have for me, so I myself can have a better life later on when I graduate from college and I can get a good paying job.
Do you still see your parents being here?
Not really, because their plan is to move back to Mexico after I graduate from college and I have a stable job.
Has your mom or father faced any discrimination based on their language?
Yeah, my mom's faced it a few times. Whenever this happened a few months ago, we were at a store and she only speaks Spanish, so me and her were speaking Spanish to each other. And this lady just starts telling us why are you speaking Spanish? This is the U.S. We only speak English here. If you want to speak Spanish, go back to your country. And I just found that really offensive. It's why are you saying that? There's no point in saying it. You don't gain anything from it. So it's just very hateful for no reason, you know. And I think that's what part of the reasons they want to move back, because in a way they feel uncomfortable being here, they don't belong. And that's one of the problems they faced when they first came here.
Okay. Thank you.